Sheikh Hassan was a devoted follower of the Bab, who for many years lived in the city of Karbala. The Bab had instructed Sheikh Hassan to go to Karbala and remain in that city, for there he would see with his own eyes the beautiful countenance of the promised Hussein. Countenance means face. And by the promised Hussein, the Bab meant Baha'u'llah. At that time, Baha'u'llah had not yet declared that he was the promised one of all ages. So his station was not known to people. The Bab, who himself was a manifestation of God, of course knew this hidden truth. Thus, Sheikh Hassan made his home in Karbala. Days, weeks, and months went by, and he did not meet the promised one. Yet, he did not lose heart. He was certain that the day would come when he would enter into his presence. Sheikh Hassan lived a simple life. He worked as a scribe, and although the pay was not good and he was not without hardship, he was content. He was careful not to talk too much about the Bab because there were many enemies of the faith in Karbala at that time who were ready to create trouble for the Babis wherever they could. More important still, he spoke to no one about the Bab's special promise to him. Then the day arrived when the eyes of Sheikh Hassan fell upon the countenance of Baha'u'llah. It was the fall of 1851, and Baha'u'llah had traveled to Karbala. Baha'u'llah's majesty, his kindness, the sweetness of his smile, all had a profound effect on Sheikh Hassan's soul. He was an old man by then, bowed with age. Baha'u'llah lovingly took him by the hand and said in a humorous tone, "This very day, I have promised to make you known as a Babi throughout Karbala." Still holding his hand in his, he continued to converse with him. He walked with him along the market street and showered love and affection upon him. Sheikh Hassan was beside himself. His heart was full of joy, but he did not understand why he felt such happiness. Then, in a voice that at once powerful and loving, Baha'u'llah told him, "Praise be to God that you have remained in Karbala and have beheld with your own eyes the countenance of the promised Hussein." Sheikh Hassan instantly knew that the Bab's promise had been fulfilled. He was indeed gazing on the countenance of the promised Hussein. His faithful years of patience had been rewarded with the greatest of gifts, to have recognized the manifestation of God for today.